What's up guys, zzirGrizz here, going over the map tutorial Seatown with the help of Haxxta, LeaaF, Clouds, and Elite. So, we got a lot of nice things to show you guys. Some really cool shot spots, an epic first blood throwing knife, and just an awesome throwing knife challenge for search and destroy. So to start things off, I'm going to start you guys off with the first blood. Now this is to C flag. You're going to be looking right out of the spawn here for like this white area with a rock in the middle. You're going to prone out right on top of it, looking straight up to C. And I played Seatown 3 times yesterday in a ground war, and I hit this throwing knife all 3 games for first blood. So this is a dirty ass throwing knife. I highly recommend it. Makes for, a nice first blood, and maybe continue your streak on the rails here. We'll show you in a little bit. If you have C spawn and you're losing B, there's a little circle here of newspapers that you can stand right in the center of the circle and throw your throwing knife straight up to B flag, and that'll land almost exactly on top of the flag. You're going to see here in the replay it's actually going to hit the guy in front, but that's because it's on its downward angle. It'll land inside the red circle, depending on where they're capping the flag from. So very nice throwing knife there. And one from A side is here between the window and the door. You go right there in the center, and that's going to be your distance looking straight up to save B flag. Now, when I say like the throwing knife spots and stuff, these aren't something I would run to if you're losing the flag, but if you're near that area, it I don't know, it just makes for a really nice montage clip. I don't ever do throwing knives to say this is what you have to do or blah blah blah. It's just one of those things you can do that just makes the game more interesting if you're in the area. So here we go with some shot spots. This is the first blood that everybody knows. You climb up the ladder here, and then you can jump on the rail. Usually they'll all come funneling down from C flag. You can also drop down and take your shot. But I want to include some other things. You can get on top of these canopies here, and when you're on top of this one here, you can actually cap B. So that's really nice. I got a guy laying on it, so I'm not capping it here, but just to give you an idea, you can also jump into that window there from the canopy I was standing on. From this canopy here, you can actually jump into the window. There's 3 ways in this window. There's that one. You can come up the ladder here to get into the window. There's 2 ways in, and then you can also use this broken out wall here. You can jump up on top, get on top of the canopy, and then jump back in the window like we did the first time through. So some really nice, kind of different capping positions, alternate entrances. We got a couple more here for you. You can get on this dumpster here to gain access to these boxes, which is a nice point of view to watch that building. Most people use this to gain access to the window here to get inside the building. And if you're playing like Search and they got a claymore there, you can also go off to the right and come in through the balcony, which is really nice. There's also a little bounce off that ledge there that FaZe hit. We tried to duplicate it, and it was a pain in the ass. We had like 4 of us in here for a half an hour trying to hit that bounce and just couldn't hit it. So mad props to him for being lucky. Off this here, you can jump onto the boxes to watch this center alleyway, and then you can drop down another level and stand up. So depending on how you want to play, you want to be standing or crouched, you can change whatever box you stand on. But just a nice vantage point down that center hallway. And then one little last thing I wanted to throw in here was this nice little shot spot underneath the truck, and just like in multiplayer, nice little hit marker there with the MSR. Wow. Okay, so here we go with the throwing knife challenge. You guys know how this works, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of touch on it. If you're the first person to hit this in a ranked game of Search and Destroy, send me a message with a link over your video via YouTube, and I will review it. If it's the full round, then I will send you 1,600 Microsoft points if you're the first person to hit it. So anyway, this is going to be an A-bomb plant on the east side, and you're going to be right up against the bomb. And you're going to come over here to this door here, and you're going to wedge yourself in the corner of the left door jamb, just as you see here. And I've got dead silence on my MSR, and what I'm doing is I'm putting my left crosshair in the vertically in the center of that beam, and then horizontally I'm just bringing it out just a little bit, maybe like 1/4 to 1/2 of a crosshair. So you want to come off the beam in the center of it, and you're going to notice here in a kill cam that it's going to go off the wall, off the beam, and drop right back on top of the bomb. So if you're the first person to hit this, don't forget to send me a message. Thanks everybody for helping me out with this. I'm out. Deuces!